started 9 months ago, a dream home to help kids beat cancer.
This work is changing lives.
Tickets to win it sold out fast.
And by 7:45 tonight, 23,000 tickets, all 23,000 gone.
Raising more than $2 million for the life-saving work at St. Jude.
It's nice to be able to give back to St. Jude's. I mean, they do so much for so many families when you think about it.
Now this dream has come true.
It turned out great.
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
There's just one thing left, and that's finding out who will win it.
The pièce de résistance of this home.
3, 2, 1.
Now, the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway.
You are looking live inside the 2025 St. Jude Dream Home, and tonight we'll find out who will win it. Local builders and contractors donated almost all of the labor and materials for this beautiful custom home, meaning proceeds from ticket sales to win it go to support the life-saving work at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Those tickets went on sale for $100 each back on April 2nd, and within hours, all 23,000 tickets were sold out, raising $2.3 million for St. Jude. It's where children receive the most advanced cancer treatment, and their families never receive a bill. The names of all 23,000 ticket holders are in this hopper behind me, and soon we'll pull a name and find out who wins that home. But we also have other huge prizes to give away tonight. And here to oversee this entire process is certified public accountant Melissa Boone with Cohn Resnick. Hello, Melissa.
Hi, I'm Melissa Boone with Cohn Resnick. I confirm that all tickets have been counted and verified for the Charlotte St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway. All tickets purchased this year are eligible for all prizes. After each winning ticket is pulled from the hopper, I will add it back to the hopper to be eligible for the other prizes. Now I will add the final tickets to the hopper.
Certainly a big moment right now. And as she mentioned, there are so many other prizes. So let's get to your first prize. It's what we call the first day prize. To those who bought tickets the first day they went on sale. Well, since tickets sold out the first day, everybody who bought one is eligible. The first day prize is a Nashville getaway to see Jason Aldean in concert. And it's brought to you by our friends at 96.9 The Cat.
Hey, it's Graham B of Graham B and Sarah Lee on 96.9 The Cat. You can catch us every weekday morning, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. But today, we are here to talk about St. Jude.
Thank you so much to every single person who bought a ticket to win the St. Jude Dream Home.
Yeah, amazing.
Not only do you have a chance to win that, but we teamed up with our friend Jason Aldean.
That's right, and Brittany Aldean.
With an incredible getaway to Nashville.
So all of those tickets that you bought sold out day one.
Yes.
Jason Aldean shows sell out day one.
Mm-hmm.
So we teamed up, and he's going to give away a Nashville getaway, and you get to see him perform live once you win.
In Nashville. So we hope you win. Please wake up with us. Oh, and the most important thing is, these are really great prizes, but you're helping kids live.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than that. So thank you so much. Mm-hmm. And please wake up with us every weekday morning on 96.9 The Cat. Graham B and Sarah Lee.
So let's see who's going to Nashville and that Jason Aldean concert. See, it's a very secure process there. Okay, the winner for this one is Roy Fowler from Charlotte. Congratulations to Roy Fowler from Charlotte. And more prize drawings in just a minute. But first, the reason for that dream home. A little girl named Mabry, her family and others like them, and the diagnosis no family ever expects.
I had a job I loved, and my husband worked, and, we just were a normal family.
Until one Friday.
She had been struggling with some ear infections, and we took her to the doctor because one morning her face kind of had swollen up.
Mabry was 2 years old when her local doctors realized her best chance at survival would be St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
The words "your child has cancer" just hit us harder than you could imagine, and just So I remember walking up, holding her, just wondering if, these would be the last time I get to have her in my arms outside of these hospital walls.
The family, which included an 11-month-old brother, had to navigate a new normal in Memphis, away from home. And while Jenny remembers a lot of fear and stress, she also remembers her entire family being embraced.
Lots of different things to do for families to kind of just make you feel at peace and have something for your kids to do to make them just be able to be a kid. So they just really know what to do to make the families be as comfortable as possible.
When families come here, it's one of the darkest times for them, but one of the brightest spots is knowing they won't have to pay for anything, for their care, their housing, or their food.
Mabry is now 13 and cancer-free. She still remembers her time at St. Jude.
I remember they used to do something called doggy days where they'd bring dogs in and you get to pet them and just stuff like that.
Looking back to that diagnosis 11 years ago, Jenny says they would have given up everything to see Mabry survive, but St. Jude made sure they didn't have to.
When you find out that you will never receive a bill, not just for treatment, we could go to the K Cafe and we would have a meal card, and so we didn't have to pay for food. We didn't have to pay for traveling or housing. It was just such a relief to know that was one less thing that I had to worry about.
When St. Jude opened in 1962, the survival rate for childhood cancer in the U.S. was just 20%. The groundbreaking research by St. Jude doctors has helped push that survival rate to more than 80% today. Dream Homes help keep that number going up. So now to our next prize drawing. Roy Fowler from Charlotte is going back into the hopper because he is eligible for all of those prizes. This next one is our tickets on sale prize. It's a $2,500 Publix gift card. So if you bought your ticket by April 10th, you're eligible. And because all 23,000 tickets sold out on April 2nd, all ticket buyers are eligible for this one.
Hi, I'm Jared Glover, Media Relations Manager for Publix Supermarkets. And on behalf of our Publix associates, we are a proud partner of the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway with a prize donation of a $2,500 Publix gift card. It's a privilege and an honor to work to further St. Jude's mission of helping kids and young adults right here in the Charlotte community. Our founder, George Jenkins, believed deeply in giving back. And that spirit of service is still at the heart of everything that we do. Thanks to organizations like St. Jude, Publix is proud to continue its 95-year tradition of giving back to the communities that we serve.
Okay, so let's see who will win that gift card. Congratulations to Terrace Chapchi from Concord. Terrace Chapchi from Concord. The reason for all of this, of course, is to support the mission of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital to save the lives of kids fighting cancer while never being billed their families for treatment, travel, meals, or lodging, or even follow-up. Channel 9's Evan Donovan met one family on the receiving end of that promise.
Ever since Avian's whole world was flipped upside down, he's been building up whole worlds of his own. Nearly 5 years ago, Avian's mom says he randomly took a nap in the middle of the day. Later, he started throwing up.
But it went on for like 2-3 days, but it was throwing up without fever. So my husband kind of felt like this is off, and then slowly the migraine started coming in.
10 days after symptoms began, a CT scan revealed a brain tumor.
So your whole world got turned upside down in that 10 days?
I would say in a few minutes. Surgery was within 24 hours. So evening, 6 o'clock, we learned he had a tumor. Next day, 12 o'clock, the tumor was out.
You're kidding?
Mm-hmm. They were very fast because the tumor was really big.
Following Avian's surgery at Novant, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital was ready to begin chemo and radiation. But there was a problem.
So for radiation, you have to go through the MRI again because they have to take the measurements of the brain. And when he went through the MRI again, unfortunately, his tumor had spread to 5 parts of the brain. Immediately, second surgery within 6 weeks.
Where was the tumor?
It was in here, so you can see the scar.
Within a week, they started radiation and chemo. The next month was hard.
And then Avian started crying, and Dr. Gajar was like, why are you crying? He's like, I miss my brother. I just want to see him. So Dr. Gajar said, you know what? It's the holidays. If he's not going to be happy, the medicine is not going to work on him. Take him home, have a good time at home, celebrate the holidays, let him have a really good time with his brother, and get him back all fresh.
Now, 5 years later, Avian shows no evidence of disease, and the family has never received a bill.
He's had 2 surgeries, he's had the entire treatment, our travel, everything is taken care. Like even like the staff, like I feel like, whoever works for St. Jude, it's like a true calling. Like you can't just be there just because you're a doctor. Like everybody is so passionate.
These days, the family is living their lives fully, and their faith is a big part of that.
I have faith that he's going to be all right.
And Avian returns to St. Jude every 6 months for checkups. Even those are paid for because the goal of St. Jude is that money never prevents a child from being able to fight cancer. Now to our next prize drawing. Terrace Top Cheap from Concord is going back into the hopper because they are eligible for all of the prizes. Now this one is our early bird prize. It's a 2025 Toyota Corolla. So if you bought your ticket by May 1st, you're eligible. But as we told you, all 23,000 tickets sold out on April 2nd. So once again, all ticket buyers are eligible for this one. Let's see who will be driving away in that 2025 Toyota Corolla. Thank you. Lee Hayes of Southport. Lee Hayes from Southport, you are the winner of that Toyota Corolla. Congratulations to you and everyone else who's won so far. Don't worry, we're nowhere done yet. Still to come, meet some of the very dedicated people who helped turn this house into a dream home. Plus, more prize drawings, including shopping sprees to Belk and Ashley. Then we will find out who will win this 2025 St. Jude Dream Home. Welcome back to the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway live on Channel 9. We are about 10 minutes away from finding out who will win this gorgeous new home. We sold 23,000 tickets for a chance to win, which raised $2.3 million for the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Before we find out who wins the house, we do have other prize drawings we have to get to. With me is Melissa Boone with Cohn Resnick. She is a certified public accountant overseeing all of tonight's prize winnings. Lee Hayes from Southport won a prize just before the break. Her name is now going back into the hopper because she is eligible for all of the prizes. This new one is our bonus prize. It is a $5,000 Belk gift card. Ticket holders who purchased by May 29th are eligible. And since all 23,000 tickets sold out on April 2nd, that means everyone who bought a ticket has a chance to win this one too. So let's see who will be shopping at Belk. Thank you. Tyler Vinson from Iron Station, North Carolina. Congratulations to you, Tyler Vinson. That's right. Round of applause. From Iron Station, North Carolina. Well, Dream Ticket sales support the life-saving work at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. It's where children receive cancer treatment, but never a bill. And I had the pleasure of visiting that St. Jude campus in Memphis, where the care includes the entire family.
Imagine being too scared to hold your child. St. Jude mental health specialist Anna Jones says it's a real fear for many parents.
It's giving them permission to hold their child. It can feel really scary when you see your child looking so fragile and hooked up to so many different machines. I think sometimes parents feel concerned of, well, if I hold them, what if I do something wrong?
There are so many buildings on this sprawling campus, but they all have one mission. It's to find an end to childhood cancer, and they do it by making sure no one has to pay for their care here, their food, or housing.
Joan says St. Jude not only treats the body, but the mind as well, and that extends to families. She and other professionals here meet with parents, patients, and siblings because cancer is something that upends all their lives.
The patients that are here require a lot of attention from their parents and the adult caregivers in their lives, and that's understandable. They're not feeling well, they're going through a lot, they're away from their home, and they need that, and that can be hard for siblings to understand.
She says many children are diagnosed at pivotal times in their development, so they need care beyond their cancer treatment.
Music therapy does an amazing job with our littles and providing music and stimulation in that way for small children, which I do think helps so much with coping.
And it's truly remarkable to be there and to see the care that those patients and their families receive. And we just can't say it enough. Families never receive a bill for their children's cancer treatment at St. Jude. Dream Home ticket sales do help make that possible. Well, let's go out to this year's Dream Home in Marshville. My colleague Phil Orvin is there live. And Phil, you've got your own drawing to do.
Yeah, Denise, you don't get to have all the fun tonight. I said I have to give something away, and my boss is obliged. It was hard to decide where to do this drawing because all these houses in this, all these rooms in this dream home are absolutely incredible, accentuated by these furnishings from Ashley. And Ashley does this every year to make it so when people are touring the homes, they get to see what it really, really can look like. And joining me now is Lynn Knowles. She is Ashley's director of merchandising. And Lynn, why is it so important for Ashley to be involved with St. Jude?
We are so grateful to be a part of this mission where we can furnish this home where people can come and see, learn about the mission of St. Jude and really be a part of this and raise as many funds as possible.
And I should mention these furnishings do not come with the home, but if you had a blank slate in this empty home, how would you go about it? Do you have any decorating tips for these folks?
I just think I like my space to be warm and cozy and lived in, and I think we've done a great job here with this home. I hope that everyone's had a chance to come and tour it, but we have all the latest Ashley home furnishings to offer.
And over the last 5 weekends, if you did get a chance to tour this home and you did get a chance to register for the open house prize, you were able to get your name in for this drawing, a $10,000 Ashley shopping spree. So now I get to pull the lucky winner. I'm not going to look. The lucky winner to see who's going to win the $10,000 Ashley shopping spree and who's going shopping at Ashley. Vernon Miller from Charlotte. So
Vernon.
Congratulations to Vernon Miller from Charlotte. We are very, very excited for him. $10,000 to furnish your home. That's not bad. Lynn, thank you so much. And believe it or not, this home was beautiful before all this beautiful decor was brought in. In a moment, Dinesh is going to pull the name for the lucky winner of this dream home. But first, let's meet some of the people who made this a true dream home.
Right now, it's just an empty lot, but just like the work it does for children, St. Jude is building something special here.
September 2024, the groundbreaking for this St. Jude Dream Home and all of the hope that it represents. Since then, the work has been non-stop.
This work is changing lives, saving lives and changing lives.
So much thought and care poured into this build, taking us from the original vision,
a huge open space, we're going to do a tub here,
to an incredible finished product.
It turned out great.
With custom one-of-a-kind touches everywhere you look.
Here's our guest room number 1.
Here, this incredible mural is the focal point. It's by Caitlin Probst, a local tattoo artist who spent 14 hours creating it. In the living room, it's all about the fireplace and the ceiling, which is made of cedar, a nod to the Lebanese heritage of St. Jude founder Danny Thomas. There's also this cedar wall, the creation of designer Haley Newton.
But I always try to do like a wow factor in the dream home, something that like I haven't done before.
Mission certainly accomplished. So from this just 9 months ago to this.
3, 2, 1.
This St. Jude Dream Home is now reality, and a dream come true for the lucky person who's about to win it.
And that is what all of us and the 23,000 ticket holders are waiting for. Dinesh, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
So exciting. I mean, $10,000, it can go pretty far. Thank you, Phil. So here in studio, we do have Jennifer Phillips. She is with St. Jude. Jennifer, you've been along with us for the journey this year. You've seen plenty of these Dream Home giveaways. I mean, this can really change somebody's life, and then it's also changing the lives of these families.
It's incredible. Danae, as you know, we've been doing it together for a couple months now. You've seen all the love that's been poured into the building of this beautiful home. And so, you know, we're just so excited in a couple minutes to see what family is going to be able to move in and make their own memories there, but certainly excited most of all for them to know that it was built on love and in support of our families of St. Jude. And so we're incredibly just counting down the minutes to be able to tell those folks, right? Yeah.
And people hear $2.3 million and they might think, oh, that's more than enough money to do everything. But this care is so expensive if these families had to pay out of pocket.
It's really expensive, of course. And, you know, St. Jude is changing the way that the world treats and defeats childhood cancer and other catastrophic diseases. And so programs like the Dream Home Giveaway allows for folks to be able to support the mission, the very important mission of the work that's happening at the hospital, and also have a chance to win all these great prizes. And so it's a wonderful way for them to support the kiddos and the families of St. Jude. And we're really grateful because, again, the Charlotte community showed up in a big way in support of us.
It really did. Okay, so let's do a quick recap of the winners so far tonight. The winner of that Nashville getaway to see Jason Aldean in concert is Roy Fowler of Charlotte. Congratulations to you. The winner of that $2,500 Publix gift card is Taurus Choppy of Concord, North Carolina. Congratulations. The winner of that 2025 Toyota Corolla is Lee Hayes of Southport, North Carolina. And the winner of that $5,000 Belk gift card is Tyler Vinson of Iron Station. And you saw out there live in Marshville, the winner of that $10,000 Ashley shopping spree is Vernon Miller of Charlotte. And as a reminder, Melissa Boone is still out here with me along with all of our crew that has now joined us. She is a certified public accountant with Cone Resnick and is overseeing all of tonight's prize drawings. Okay, so Tyler Vinson's name is going back into the hopper because he is eligible for all of those prizes. Now for the big moment, that Dream Home giveaway. Remember, there were 23,000 tickets sold. Each ticket was $100, and that raised $2.3 million for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital so it can continue its life-saving mission for children. All right, let's go ahead and do this. The moment is here. Can you feel the tension? Can you feel the tension? All right. Betty Leal from Charlotte, congratulations to you. You have just won a brand new home. Betty Leal, stay by that phone. We will be contacting you very shortly, so be ready to take that call. Betty Leal has a brand new, gorgeous custom home. And of course, St. Jude gets to continue to save children's lives. I'm Dinesh Broom, and to everyone who purchased a Dream Home ticket, thank you and good night.